inside, I felt everything but confident. Exactly. There was this one guy in college, my class together. He tried to talk to me about how we were friends, and next thing I know, he's everywhere. Beyond coincidence, it was like he was, yeah. Anyways, it got really ugly, cordial involved, and I made a decision to cancel. So unemployment is something we have a lot in common that we're talking about. It's scary, anyway. Yeah. Is that really what podcasting is, honestly? I think part of it, yeah. In my case, it got so bad, I decided to change my name. That's all in the past. I really just want the story being a star for me. I guess podcasting anonymously was sort of my resting post until I knew one. Yeah. Where the truth is, we're a research guy looking at databases, registration, etc. Things I researched. But I held on the story because I felt like I needed to. And I didn't want them to push me off. I wanted to make sure that I had some sort of control. So, what do we do now? It's up to you. So I guess on the phone, if we can find you, then you can get that there are others on the same trail. But if they won't be as sincere to your story or your position, people will be looking for that that easily.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. You talk about this giant defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now Jackson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Seahawks need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll throw with Penix. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Penix working out of the gun here. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. 2nd and 10. Now Penix. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Looking to throw Penix. Completes this to Addison out left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. When you talk about this Seahawk defense, they were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And the big difference in the game? Their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to...
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
And the Seahawks add a couple of extra DBs, going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field. And looking to throw, Penix. Well, this is taken in, and it's complete. And down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To the air, Penix. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because Cutler was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
Here's Penix. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Rashad Bateman, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
I wonder where you were there.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive? They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
From the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Operating from the gun, Penix. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Finding room at midfield. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line. They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Back to throw again. He finds Bateman over the middle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. From 17 yards out. And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second down and 8.
This nigga Lamar take forever.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Penix to the air once more. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A shotgun handoff here to Irving. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now 2nd and 3. Back to throw.
Oh,
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Bucky Irving, 28 yards. And the Giants get a bit closer. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Play action. It's Jackson. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
It wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often. This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
To throw is Jackson. And he fends him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Jackson now. He'll find Metcalf. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He's got another first down, and he's also just a few yards short of 200 for the ball game.
Who letting them things all like that? Maybe. No, they ain't about it.
Now Jackson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Javon Hargrave in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's Jackson to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's 2nd and 10. Penix working out of the gun here. He gets it to Addison. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And looking to throw, Penix. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
I'm not playing like himself, y'all.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving.
He don't act the same, y'all.
Running here down to the 6-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And Bateman, he'll go in motion right here. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Rashad Bateman, as the first half is winding down. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Get gooder is not a gooder is not a word.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Get gooder.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Jackson.
This nigga take forever to fucking hike the ball.
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Jackson going to shift him around. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And defenses go into games against Seattle understanding that DK Metcalf is someone who presents a lot of problems for them with his blend of size, speed, and physicality. And he picks up another first down there. Big play guy, topped a 1,000-yard mark in each of the previous 2 seasons. If he keeps making plays like that, we know he's going to have a good shot to make it 3 straight by the end of this season.
In motion right, here comes Johnson. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
He's like a shot on his back, like he's amazing.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff, and the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here. Trailing. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now it's Jackson.
Hello.
But it's caught. Tompkins. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 5 yards is a big up there as that extends this drive.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Nigga, motion. Are you not gonna motion, bro?
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. This is 2nd and 8. Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now it's 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Jackson from the shotgun.
This nigga literally just
and it's intercepted.
That nigga didn't go no damn well.
And the Giants are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
They be plays like that that cause niggas games. That nigga didn't move not 1 inch of a muscle. He just good.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Here's Penix. This one finds Wilson downfield.
This nigga is so ass, bro. That shit is funny as hell.
All the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are back within a score. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is down to a field goal. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
I watched this kid wait his turn. First team All-American, Character West Award, Big East Player of the Year.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards that time for number 14.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now it's Jackson. That's
oh
to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Throwing is Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Man, over here in the slot.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This is caught at the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Mike Evans, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. It's a return as Ricky Pearsall. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. To the air, Penix. Pass complete to Addison. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They run out of the gun with Irvin.
What the hell was that, Madden?
Touchdown, New York. Bucky Irving with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Jackson going to change things up a bit. He finds his man complete. It's Weaver. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
That nigga don't hike the ball for
comes
shit.
Too late, and this is going to be a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
You got to take goddamn 30 years just to damn hike the ball.
Back to throw. Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
From the gun on third down, Jackson.
Slow ass pass, boy. That shit is so
critical play
slow.
in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
I should have DK open.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Looking to throw, Penix.
Oh my God. That man threw a whole kick.
Down to the edge of the red zone. The rookie from Washington put it right where he needs to. He's got his guys a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Penix. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Ferguson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
You talk about closing in a hurry as a safety and run support. Not only did he get a good run in, he gave him a pretty good pop, too, and finished off the play behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll throw with Penix. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. And Bateman, he'll go in motion right here. And he's going to handle it on the touch pass.
Yo, these niggas just gave him this shit, bro.
Giants. Rashad Bateman, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Giants have taken a fourth quarter lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. To throw is Jackson.
Oh, my God.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Jackson now. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
In motion goes the tight end. Now Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Bro, it take you 30 seconds to fucking audible, bro.
Jackson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
Jackson to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
That was on me, coach. That was on me, coach. That was on me, coach.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. That touchdown reception, his 22nd of the year, tying him for second all-time with Hall of Famer Jerry Rice, who also had 22 during the 1987 season. Boswell good with the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They'll look to throw. This ball intercepted. Breaks through the contact. And the Seahawks are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Seahawks, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they...
That's how you win a game.
You heard?
What?
That's make this shit look easy. You heard me? You heard me? Make, make the make the motherfucker look easy.
My video to tell me
Oh,
about it.
oh yeah.
Rub all over myself.
You hit throw it. I wish shit on yourself. Go out somewhere. Ride around in the city.
boring. Oh, my baby.
You can go down there and get him. Hmm? Where would I go get him right now?
Because I'm bored. I got my friends. That's not our friend. Maybe I just sleep the day away. What, tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. First Street Place.
What time?
Hmm?
What time?
Mm,
What got you so distracted?
10 to
You can't
6.
hear me talking.
10 to 6, done. Keeping it gangster. Yeah. Bigger like a bitch. Keeping it gangster. What you say?
Hmm?
What you just say?
I was reading.
You said fuck nigga. Nigga.
I said, fuck a nigga, fuck a hoe, fuck on.
He got shot quick as hell. Did it not? see why you. Fuck you trying to say, nigga?
The heat still on and you got a jacket on.
Why the heat is on?
I don't know. They never turned it off.
You got money on. Somebody tell you I have to pay it over. Somebody tell you I have to pay it over. Leave. They're like you don't know how to drive. If the screen don't work. Here. Fuck you.
Put it in there.
What am I getting? She's so bored. You can go get him. Mm. You can go get him. You can go Yeah. What you talking to? This yours too.
Obviously, I just put it
Why
right
did
here.
you jump? I'm about to grab this right here.
For what? To practice. To practice choir practice.
I was practicing, nigga.
Oh,
You trying
no,
to
you
say
didn't
squat
go.
practice. Yeah.
Where you go?
I told Zaya that. Then I was like,
I told you that. Let her stay down there with you. When she know how. Let her play. She gets to go out there and play.
well, you want to throw the football outside? Come on, let's throw the football.
I want to throw a face at your head if you don't leave me alone.
Come on!
You just want to be childish. Dang.
You said it ain't nothing
The
else.
first moment I see a bee, I'm covered
You ain't
in.
gonna see no damn bee.
I might.
Yo,
Oh, no, 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 no.
right here, I did it.
No.
He said he was doing it.
I'm not cleaning up behind everybody. No. 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 No, thank you.
Hey, baby. Where? Hey, sleep. That's your move, man.
scared me. You don't drop me. I mean, what the fuck? No, you don't drop me the tab.
Now that be the flow. It was.
My head is just it went on the floor. They like my damn tablet went on the floor. I came in, she done picked it up.